Hello, welcome. Welcome everybody to the launch of this new hackathon sponsored by the DFINITY Foundation. Well, it's very wonderful to see you in such numbers, and I'm glad to have you here for the launch of the hackathon, and not just a hackathon actually, because right after this launch event in about 30 minutes, we'll kick off with. We'll kick off with the first workshop of the hackathon hosted by the Emergent Labs. So without further ado, let me start. My name is Nevin. I'm the program manager for the hackathon. I'll be your point of contact for the next couple of weeks. So if you have any logistical problems, or if you want to have a call regarding your project, or if there's anything that you want to sort out regarding your project, or working on something during the hackathon, I'm the person to talk to. And if I'm not, I'll be the person who put you in contact with whoever you need to talk with. Who are we? We are Encode Club. We're a Web3 education community, which means that for the past couple of years, we've been onboarding Web3 developers into the Web3 space. We've been doing this through a couple of different types of programs, mostly educate programs, hackathons, accelerators, boot camps. We've also spent a considerable amount of time recruiting people and putting people in touch with companies in the Web3 space that they might want to work with. In the last couple of years since we've been active, we've built a community of over 20,000 trained Web2 and Web3 developers. And we're very proud to be continuing our tradition with Internet Computer BUIDL Bitcoin Hackathon powered by Encode Club. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Eomji Park, who is the head of research and programs at Encode Club, to say a couple of words on our behalf. So, yeah. Hello, Eomji.
Hello, everyone. Good to see you. I can see some familiar names here and there. So first, welcome to amazing event of today. We are going to kick off the amazing hackathon called BUIDL Bitcoin. I'm super excited to see innovative solutions built on internet computer. Over the course of next few weeks, you will have a great opportunity to learn something new technology, and collaborating with the new people to create something fun together. Don't be afraid to step outside of your comfort zone and keep building something new. Especially, we have amazing workshops in line to help you going through that. If you're not familiar with the internet computer ecosystem or Bitcoin itself, don't be afraid. We have amazing workshops which Nevin going to be introducing anytime soon. If you're like a TypeScript hackers or Python hackers, they're going to be different workshops make you blockchain smart contract developer very, very soon by watching and following all the tutorials. So remember that the knowledge and skills you gain through this hackathon can be applied not only to your project of now, but also to future endeavors. Maybe you will use this as a portfolio. You will be keep building and contributing to the internet computer ecosystem. Perhaps in next months, you will come here to giving a workshop to future hackers. You may meet your future co-founders here, or you may meet some project you want to contribute in a longer term. We are looking forward to see you're going to have a lot of funds out of this hackathon. So let's make the most of this opportunity. And again, don't hesitate to contact with us. I am so excited to see a new innovative solution going to be built around internet computer. Everyone, let's BUIDL.
Cool. Thank you, Eomji, for the wonderful introduction and saying hi to hackers. I'm sure it means a lot to everybody who's come here to this launch event. To follow up with that, I'd like to introduce our title sponsor for this hackathon, which is the DFINITY Foundation, or the Internet Computer. They are sponsoring this 4-week online hackathon, which starts today and will be going on for the next couple of weeks. This week and next week, we'll be hosting a bunch of workshops that I hope you come to, because I think they're awesome workshops by awesome people, and I think you'll enjoy them very much. But next week, after the workshops finish, the building stage of the hackathon will start. but more about that a little bit later. And now, actually, before we continue, I'd like to introduce our education partners for the hackathon who will be hosting the workshops that I just mentioned. We have 4 education partners. Aside from the DFINITY Foundation, the workshops will be hosted by AstroX, Bionic, Emergent Labs, which will be hosting the workshop in a couple of minutes, actually, and finally, Orally. And the reason why we're here actually today is to hack, and the point of hacking a hackathon is to win a prize. So before announcing prizes, let's welcome Dominic from the DFINITY Foundation, who'll say a couple of words on their behalf, and who'll introduce the prizes. Now, just a sec. Let me invite Dominic to the stage. Just give me a sec. Dominic. Yeah. Dominic, you should have an invite now, so feel free to jump on whenever you're ready.
So, hey everybody, sorry it took a while to set up my mic and the camera here. Yeah, happy to be here and invite everyone as part of the DFINITY Foundation. And happy Bitcoin Pizza Day, everybody. So I've been part of the DFINITY Foundation for a bit over a year, but I've been fascinated by Bitcoin since 2013. So hence I'm super excited that we now have the Bitcoin integration with the internet computer and CKBTC, a token built on a native token on the internet computer that is backed 100% by Bitcoin and operated and controlled by smart contracts. And these 2 innovations make it really possible to build new kinds of things on top of Bitcoin that couldn't be possible before. And besides that, the internet computer is the first 3rd generation blockchain platform that allows you to build full stack applications that are controlled by a DAO. So super excited to everything you've been building. And let's jump to the next slide to look a bit about our tracks. Can I see that? Yeah. So the main track will be all about the Bitcoin integration. So for this track to join there, you should build something on the internet computer that interacts with Bitcoin or CKBTC, the native token. I've given you a couple of examples down there, but this is just to spark your creativity and you can build different things, but it should spark your creativity. So let's dive into those. So one example application that you could build is a new type of non-custodial Bitcoin wallet that has much more usability for multi-sig processes or advanced policies, or even social recovery functionality. We will have one of our ecosystem partners, AstroX, that will give a workshop how to build such a multi-signature wallet based on the internet computer that will guide you through that process. Then Bitcoin is a very important asset, but it's quite slow and expensive to use it as a payment network. There are developments on top of that, like the Lightning Network, but CKBTC on the internet computer is also a very good way to do payments backed by Bitcoin. So one idea you could dive into is building a payment solution based on CKBTC for physical assets like a point of sales solution, or for virtual commerce like a web shop. Then what has been pretty hyped during the last weeks is ordinals and inscriptions, so native Bitcoin NFTs. And with the Bitcoin integration, you can build a non-custodial ordinal marketplace on the internet computer. And I think there can be many more things built around ordinals and the new BRC20 tokens. And I'm really excited for what you'll be building. The next one is probably more, again, more about CKBTC. So on the internet computer, you can build advanced DeFi solutions like stablecoins and lending protocols and so on. And with the Bitcoin integration and CKBTC, you can now tap into the vast liquidity of Bitcoin to make these DeFi protocols. So next slide, please. But of course, I know that there are developers out there who might be not that interested in Bitcoin, or have a nice idea on how to build infrastructure or some other application on the internet computer. So we got you covered there. Besides the main track based on the Bitcoin integration and CKBTC, we have the Blue Sky track where you can build essentially whatever you want. So one exciting thing besides the Bitcoin integration, we have these chain key signatures that allow smart contracts on the internet computer to sign transactions on other chains like Bitcoin, but also Ethereum and Polkadot or Cosmos. And smart contracts on the internet computer have the ability to interact with web services without any oracles. So based on these superpowers that the internet computer has, we are very, very excited on what kind of innovative applications and integrations with other blockchain ecosystems you will be building. Next slide, please. So for both of these tracks, we have 3 prizes. So the first prize is 5K USD in ICP plus the direct enrollment in a DFINITY developer grant. DFINITY has a developer grants program to kickstart exciting applications and infrastructure projects that are valuable for the internet computer ecosystem. And the 25K developer grant has 3 milestones that have to be defined and achieved to get the full amount. So, but you will be, as a winner, you will take home 5K USD in ICP directly, and you will have the chance to work further on your project as part of the DFINITY developer grants program, where you not only get a bit of funding, but also much more support by people like me and others in the DFINITY Foundation. The second prize is then 3K USD in ICP and no, please. Yeah, thanks. And a 5K developer grant. And the third prize is 2,000 KUSD in ICP. So, and yeah, next slides. And besides these main prizes, we have 3 additional prizes. So I've mentioned these chain key signatures, like the ability for smart contracts to sign transactions or create signatures over data. which has lots of potential, and we want to give a special prize to the best use of this superpower of the internet computer. The same for these HTTPS out calls, so the superpower that canister smart contracts on the internet computer can call APIs without the use of oracles. If in your project you have some innovative use case around that, you have the chance, in addition to the prizes before, you have the chance to win another 1K USD in ICP. And the third special prize is in partnership with one of the ecosystem partners, Omnic, which is a protocol that uses chain key signatures and HTTP out calls to build a messaging protocol between different blockchains via the internet computer, so that you can, for example, exchange data between some Ethereum virtual machine blockchain and another Ethereum virtual machine blockchain, or maybe the Cosmos ecosystem. So very excited on what you all will be building. Just from my side, a couple more remarks. So besides the Encode Club Discord, there is also the Internet Computer Developer Discord, which is actually managed by the Internet Computer Developer community, and not by DFINITY, but also our developer relations team and other engineers from DFINITY are active there. And we have office hours there every Wednesday at 9 a.m. European time, Central European time, and on at 7:30 p.m. Central Europe time. So if you have any issues or want to discuss cool use cases, please join the Discord and these office hours, and we'll be there to help you. Thanks. That's it from my side.
Cool. Thank you, Dominic, for the wonderful explanation of all the bounty tracks and all the prizes. That's it. To continue, what's next? Well, forming a team, of course. Now, look, you don't have to form a team. You can build a project on your own. That's your absolute right. But if you want to form a team, we absolutely want to support you within that. And the Discord channel, both the Encode Club Discord server and the channels we've created for you, and the internet computer community on Discord are the places to organize and to find people who have the same goals as you and who want to build the same kind of project as you and who want to work with you on a potential project. If you form a team, or even if you don't, and when you build your project, we also offer one mentorship, which means that you can schedule a call with myself or I think anybody from the DFINITY Foundation anytime, and all of us will be very much ready to help you, primarily through the Discord channels, once again, but also through different kinds of calls, and we'll support you in any way we can with your project. And finally, you can submit your project and see where it takes, because submitting a project isn't the end. Even if you win a prize, even if you don't, expanding the internet computer ecosystem is the main goal of this hackathon, and we hope that you build something, but also learn a lot through building. As stated earlier, we offer different kinds of support. We'll be hosting workshops throughout pretty much this whole week and a little bit of the next week as well. We offer technical support on our Discord channels, where the people from the DFINITY Foundation and the education partners, but Encode people as well, will be supporting you and helping you with your queries. We also offer one-on-one support. Like I said, you can schedule a call at any time. And like Dominic said, the internet computer community will be holding office hours on their Discord channel each Wednesday and 2 times a day, actually once in the morning in the EU or European time zone, and once every morning, every Wednesday in the US time zone. Now, regarding the key dates of the hackathon, early registrations are ending today, but you can register for the hackathon anytime in the future. If you haven't, please do visit our website, encode.club, and you can register for the hackathon there as well. Before you submit a project, you actually have to register to complete submission procedure later on. And the submissions will end on the 18th of June. That is Sunday, and you can submit until midnight in your own time zone. So, meaning doesn't matter whether you're in Europe or Asia or the US, whenever midnight expires in your local time zone, the submission deadline expires as well. After submission deadline, there will be a couple of weeks for all the judges to judge your projects, and the best projects will be given the opportunity to present in front of an audience of their peers and the judges in public during the finale and prize giving event on the 5th on July. But this is something to worry about. We'll communicate this all in due course. Regarding workshops, this week we are starting the workshops in 10 minutes or so, actually, with the intro to the IC and ASL, which will be hosted by Jordan from Emerging Labs. Tomorrow we are hosting the basic full stack workshop by the DFINITY Foundation on the Toko and front end, which will teach you how to build basic dApps on the internet computer. After that, we'll focus on Wednesday. We'll focus on building Rust canisters, and then on Thursday we've got 2 different workshops. One will focus on connecting to EVM from ICP canisters, and one will be hosted by our educational partners from Orly. Then next week, we got a couple of more workshops going on. First, on Tuesday, there will be a workshop on integrating Bitcoin and CKBTC or chain key Bitcoins, which is, I think, one of the most important parts of this whole hackathon. And after that, on Wednesday, there will be a workshop on building a multi-sig Bitcoin wallet. Finally, there will be a workshop on ordinals with Bionic, which doesn't have a fixed time slot yet, but we will confirm that very soon and let you know in proper manner. What now? Well, it's simple, actually. You join the Discord server if you haven't already. I'll paste the link actually in the chat. The link to join our Discord server is this one. You can join. Just join the Internet Computer Hackathon channels by joining on the appropriate, by clicking on the appropriate emoji in the onboarding section of the Discord server. As said, you can optionally find teammates, but you don't have to, and you are free to attend workshops throughout the next couple of weeks, which hopefully will prepare you for building a cool and awesome project to submit in a couple of weeks. Finally, you don't have to submit the workshops. You can submit workshops at any time during the hackathon, but not only on the submission deadline, but the submissions will open throughout the whole hackathon duration. Next, a couple of frequently asked questions. Who can take part in this hackathon? Anyone. This is a completely open hackathon, open to everybody in the world that is over the 18 years of age. It doesn't matter if you're completely new to Web3 space or if you are a seasoned Web3 developer. If you build a cool project, you feel free to submit it and we'll evaluate it alongside everything else. Do I need a team? Nope. You don't know, you don't have to have a team, as already said, but we'll be happy to provide with one and try to match you with somebody else who's also looking for a team if needed. Can you enter an existing project? Now, this is an important question. Yes, you can, but the important thing to note is that the project has to be significantly upgraded during the course of the hackathon. So yes, you can enter and submit an older project, but it has to be upgraded and has to have a whole new element built during the hackathon for it to be valid and for it to be taken into consideration when judging projects after the submission deadline passes. Where can I find information and resources for the hackathon? You can check out the hacker pack, which once again I'm pasting in the chat over here. You've also probably received an email from me a couple of days ago or this morning with the hacker pack link there, and also I'll also be sure to communicate the hacker pack via Discord, so to make sure that everybody has it. The hacker pack contains all the details about the hackathon and everything that will be relevant to you in the next couple of weeks, including the submission guidelines. Will there be technical support? Yes, as already said, on Discord and through one-on-one calls. And where can I get update info? On Discord. Discord will be the main venue of communication throughout the next couple of weeks. And whenever there's something important to be communicated, I'll contact you through Discord. And moreover, Discord is where all the recordings for all the workshops will be pasted the day after the workshops finish. And that's pretty much it as far as the launch goes. And I think that now we are ready to start the first workshop.